Hi, it's me again. I bought something. You can already guess that by now. So welcome back to the channel. If you haven't already subscribed, please go ahead and do that. It really helps me out. And yeah, let's get started. So you might remember from the last video, I wanted to upgrade my laptop. Right now I'm using HP NVX 360. It's from 2020 and it's a Ryzen model. It does not have dedicated graphics. I wanted something that was a bit more powerful, has dedicated graphics so I can game occasionally. So yeah, I had a bunch of requirements that you might remember from the last video. If not, let me give you a bit of recap. I wanted something that has at least 3070, RTX 3070. I wanted something that has at least Intel 12th generation CPU or higher, i7 or equivalent from the AMD side. And yeah, these are my two requirements. The last one being I wanted 16 by 10 aspect ratio screen that has nice colors and at least 300 nits of brightness. So let's get started. As you can see, this one is from Lenovo. It's their Lenovo Legion Slim 7 Generation 8 model with RTX 4070. So let me give you a rundown of the ports from going from here to here. Two USB-A ports, both are 10 gigabit. Actually, three USB-A ports. All three are 10 gigabits, and Lenovo is nice enough to label them, and the labels are also backlit. Then there's an HDMI 2.1 port, and the last one is the power port. So on this side, you can see we have SD card reader and also the webcam power switch. And on this side, we have two more USB Type-C ports and a microphone port. So the two ports on the right side, they are USB-C, one of them being Thunderbolt. You can see the icon right here, and the other one is a normal USB port. Both of them can output DisplayPort 1.4 signal, and this one that says USB PD can also accept charge via USB PD protocol power delivery up to 140 volts. I have tested it up to 100 watts. Sorry, that was watts, not volts. So yeah, it does take charge via USB-C. It's nice and slim. It looks really sleek. It does not give off that classic gamer vibe. It does have RGB, but it's very, very tasteful. Most of the RGB is on the keyboard. So yeah, it's not, you can use it for work as well. Okay, so let's open the laptop and get inside and see what's what. So this specific unit has a 16 by 10 aspect ratio screen. It's a 500 nits. It's certified for HDR 400 and it is QHD, so that means 2560 by 1600 pixels. So it's nice and high density. You can see some bikes going outside my house, so excuse me for the noise. And yeah, this one has an Intel processor. So let me just open up Task Manager. You can see right here. So this one has a 13th gen 13900H processor. It has 16 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM, and it has a 1 terabyte SSD, and the graphic card is RTX 4070. I think I might have said it wrong before. It was 4060. No, correction. This is 4070. So yeah, it's the latest generation graphic card with 8 gigabytes of GDDR6 memory. So yeah, my first impression. I absolutely love the screen. It's sharp, it's bright, it's colorful. What else do you want in a screen? And it's 16 inches. The performance is nice and stable. It does run warm, but the performance is consistent. It's able to cool the internals in an effective manner. About RGB, so the keyboard has per key RGB lighting. So let me show you how that looks like. I know it's bright outside, so I will try to turn the RGB up. Let's see if I can bring the brightness down. Yeah. Oh, come on. You'll have to bear with me. Let me see if I can get my camera to cooperate with me. All right. There we go. It has different effects. You can basically save 6 profiles, and this one is kind of a wave. It goes through all the colors. You can adjust these in the Lenovo Vantage software. So yeah, okay, let's get back. All right. My chair is making some noises, so excuse me for that. Sorry about that. So it is made all of out of metal. This is metal, the top is metal, the bottom is metal, so it's all made out of aluminum, I think. It does feel nice and high quality. The keyboard is very good. That was my problem with the last one that we looked at, the Asus ROG M16. This one, I love the keyboard. The trackpad is nice and smooth. It's a glass top trackpad, so it has a very slick, smooth surface. I really like it. Multi-touch gestures works well. It has a great selection of I/O ports, as you saw, and this power key also doubles as a fingerprint reader. So one thing that's interesting that I haven't really experienced before, when you turn it on using this power key, and assuming that you're using the same finger that you have registered inside Windows, it will go ahead and log into Windows from that one press that you made while it was turned off. So you don't have to, it won't just stop at the Windows screen. It will boot right into Windows from that same one press, and it will basically cache your fingerprint. So yeah, that was kind of nice. All right. How much did I pay for this? I paid $2,050 plus tax from Lenovo directly. So yeah, this one is from Lenovo, and it's quite a bit more expensive than the last one. So why am I not going to keep this one, or if I'm going to keep this one would come to price. As you will see, the next machine that I'm going to show you, it is also from Lenovo. It comes in quite a bit less money. The performance is very close, within 5%. So that's the reason I'm not going to keep this. It comes down to price. I really like it. It's nice and slim, but you'll see why I made the decision that I'm making and why is this going back. I found a better deal for my money, and yeah, for that reason this one is going back. It's a really nice machine, don't get me wrong. If I did not find that other option, I would be keeping this one. But yeah, this one is going back to Lenovo, and I'm going to show you the one that I'm going to keep in the very next video, so keep tuned. All right, see you in the next video. Bye.